Hi everyone, my name's Russ Avery and I'm here with the founder of Offline, Howard Lewis, to have a chat about offline.
Indeed you are.
So let's do that. So Howard, I would love to know just how you came up with the idea for offline in the first place, because I don't actually know the story.
I came up with it originally because I used to read a great deal. Newspapers, magazines. In the days actually we did have newspapers and magazines, before social media took hold of everything else. And I often see articles that I thought people would like, things that are interesting, things I thought they were quite interesting in other ways, and turn them off with a little note and so forth. Probably a dozen or 15 people over a period number of years. No particular system or planning. I saw things, they appealed, they were interesting, I sent them off. The feedback was always great. Anyway, I met one friend of mine for a coffee one day and he just wonders out loud what everybody else was getting. And I thought it was interesting. Why don't we just bring together this dozen or 15 or so people, have supper together, share a few more articles and see where the conversation goes. It was a great success and I realised two things. The first thing was actually people love to show their expertise and their knowledge and their insight in whatever field it may be, whether it's in your field, whether it's in the medical field, whether it's in banking, whatever it may be. The other thing I also learned, food is a great leveler. And when you eat with people, you learn a great deal about them. And I started then doing it on a slightly more systematic basis. Every few months I do a dinner. And then the real revelation to me on top of that was people would pay for it. And then I suddenly realized it was nucleus for business. And it was every 3-4 months on average, and the demand just grew. And then I was approached by one or two corporates to host things on their behalf. And then I was approached by other people to assist with consulting on how to organise events, how to put things together, how not to put them together. And really, it's now probably a similar position to your business, where only in the course of the last few months has it really accelerated, whereby people thought, actually, yes, this has value to me. And on top of that, it's about bringing people in from all kinds of directions. There's no specific focus. Somebody wants to put it very well. The reason it actually developed as it did, because there's no agenda and there's no outcome. You put 30-year-old smart, interesting people together in a room, they make their own music.
It's fantastic. And I've been to two now, and it is just that you don't know who's going to be there. There's the networking drinks beforehand where you can chat to more people, and then at the dinner you've got a nice round table of 10 other people, and you just don't know who they're going to be.
Well, the other thing is also important, which I think I mentioned the other day. One thing I'm very keen to emphasise, it's very fluid. There's no plan as such.
No.
Obviously it's dinner, I tell a few stories, but essentially beyond that, it's open house. And often I'm asked, do people have to move around? I said, not specifically, no, because the worst thing in the world is when you're having a really interesting conversation with somebody, you've got to get up because Mr. X over there's a bit bored. And I said, Mr. X, you know something? Pick up this chair, move 10 yards over there, they'll squash up for you. Don't disturb us.
How does online and offline meet in terms of how you curate your audience for the dinners? I mean, we met through a LinkedIn event, for example.
We did meet through a LinkedIn event, which actually is online, albeit we then went to some physical place and met real people.
We did.
Two of whom came because, in fact, Angus Rogers came, also Kieran Bailey, who also came on another occasion. Interesting guy, but based up in Nottingham. And yes, obviously, I'm not denying that online plays a part in simply gathering people together, but offline is really the fact that it's not opposed to online in principle. Online is very good in some ways, but it's about the fact that most people follow a very, very straight path through life, and I think it's important just to deviate, take a different path on occasion. You'd be surprised who you might bump into, or what conversation you may be a part of. I think too many people are too scared of being wrong, and therefore they don't tend to deviate away from their own comfort zone.